welcome to Trail Talk here on LTTV. I'm Chris Forde. I'm the Director of Marketing for Lincoln Trail College and Illinois Eastern Community Colleges. And joining me is Dr. Zahi Atallah, the President of Lincoln Trail College. Zahi, how are you today?
Doing great, except for the sun in our eyes. I'm doing fantastic.
I think we'll make it.
I don't know. I'll blame it on the director.
So we are here at Statesman Park, which is the soccer pitch for Lincoln Trail College. So if you were looking where we're looking, you would actually see where one of the goals is, and then behind us is
the baseball.
Parker Field, the baseball diamond, and a little bit behind that, and you may actually hear some of the construction sounds today, is the future home of the Crawford County Recreation Center. And Zahi, what we're going to be talking about today on Trail Talk is the impact Lincoln Trail College can have on the community and a little bit vice versa. And
yes,
one of the things with Lincoln Trail College, part of our mission is all about enriching our community.
Absolutely, and we touched a bit on this last year when we asked Risa Shaner, the Executive Director of the Crawford County Development Association, what she thought about that interaction between our college and our community. But you highlighted the fact that the rec center is in its first phase of building, but it's not just a rec center on a campus, because it's not for the campus, it's for the community, funded predominantly by the community, employers as well as individual donors. It's a partnership. We talk a lot about private and public partnerships, and some people are using them as gimmicks, but here this is a reality, and this is the only way we think we're going to be able to grow in this area, is to be partners, understanding what the economic and workforce development needs are, but also what the community development needs are.
Absolutely. So you look at things like Statesman Park, where it houses our men's and women's soccer teams, our very successful men's and women's soccer teams. But part of the push for this also was to give the community the opportunity, to be able to come out here for clinics or things along those lines.
Yes.
The Crawford County Recreation Center, yes, it's going to be a great thing for the campus of Lincoln Trail College, but more importantly, it's going to be a great thing for our community as we try to make Crawford County a better place to live and learn and grow and work.
Absolutely. And before you and I were born, the foundation built a swimming pool, an indoor swimming pool that we don't have a swimming team or a water polo team. It's a community pool in reality. And you hear a lot of chatter about what's going to happen to the pool when the rec center goes up, or when we change the temperature for a reason by half a degree. You hear from a whole lot of people in the community, and it's because they see us as a resource. They see us as a place of gathering, and the rec center, I think, will be beyond an athletic facility. It'll be a gathering place for the community. And this brings us back about a year ago when you and I started talking, and hopefully we'll start working toward an implementation of activities happening here on a routine basis. Those are critical, because we're not, a college on a hill somewhere far. We are the community, and we're paid by the community.
Right, and we have some unique opportunities here at Lincoln Trail College to serve the community. So we talk about being a hub of a lot of things, and the Crawford County Recreation Center is another step toward making Lincoln Trail College a hub for recreation in the community. We just opened Lackey Music Hall earlier this year, and the idea is continuing to make Lincoln Trail College a hub for the arts in Lincoln Trail College.
Performing arts in particular, yeah. And you and I have been talking about how can we expand the visual arts elements in our community when the community tends to shrink and school resources shrink. The first things that go are the crafts and the arts and the shops. So how can we make it thrive through Lincoln Trail is critical, because again, it's not just associate degrees and certificates. It's what we do to our community. It's how we enrich our community by bringing in international students. We're bringing in different, not just talents, but also we're bringing in different perspectives, different accents, and they're mingling with our society, with our youth, and the businesses in town, and that is creating also a different dynamic. So we are embedded, and we have plans to keep on growing these interactions. Of course, COVID hit us super bad, and everything ground to a halt, but we have to continue growing it. In a little bit you go to the radio station and have a conversation, civic interest. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? Because also that's quite good.
So part of the idea for that has always been to keep Lincoln Trail College top of mind for people in Crawford County. And yes, ideally, we want people to hear about Lincoln Trail College. We want people to make the financially smart choice and attend Lincoln Trail College when their children are going to college, or when we have adults that are looking to make a career change or a life change, come back to school, get a different degree.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we want people to know about the different events happening at Lincoln Trail College. So I want to jump back a little bit and talk about, international a little bit more. We have students representing 10 different countries at Lincoln Trail College this year, which is an amazing thing in and of itself right there. And, last week I had an opportunity to step foot in a class where they brought in our teaching class, our intro to teaching class, into one of our English as a second language classes, and had the students talking with each other, learning about their different cultures, learning about, different foods and their perspectives on America as they've come here versus what they grew up with. And, that kind of enrichment is amazing.
Yeah, it's invaluable. Also, as almost every county across the nation, we have a daycare issue in Crawford County, and we're working with Risa Shaner from the Development Association and others to make it a reality. And the efforts are, to the point where they have an offer on a facility. But we also will be in the business of training the next generation people to take care of the youngest. Not just working in facilities, but in-home daycare givers need training and need facilitation, and they're a small business, and through the IACC Small Business Development Center, we will be helping them build business plans, understand what it means to file this tax form or this other one. Those are things whereby we partner with the community for everybody's gain, starting with Lincoln Trail's gain.
Yeah, one of the things too that we've been really good at, and this is something that we see a lot in athletics, where our teams go out into the community.
Yeah.
And they do things like, visit elementary schools and read for students. They go out and they volunteer and help do, work in the community in a variety of different ways. And they're getting out there in the community, and obviously it's beneficial for the community, but it's also beneficial for our students, because part of what we're doing here at Lincoln Trail College is creating good citizens for the future. And part of being a good citizen is understanding your role as a leader and understanding the importance of using that leadership to volunteer and help in the community, and that can be done in a variety of different ways.
Yeah, as you were talking, I was thinking, so rural kids have an opportunity to meet with young adults who come from urban areas, who are ethnically different, have a different accent, or even international. Those are opportunities I did not have as a child. All I knew was people who looked like me, who talked like me, who thought like me. Those are also opportunities, and it's not that they're, with intent, but the side effect, the reality is that we are changing lives through those activities, in addition to helping our community. Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what I like, with the community college mission is, it's not solely focused only on educating our students. Obviously, that's a huge part of what we do, but it's about making our community a better place to live and work and grow and be a part of. And that's through our own students. That's through, things like the recreation center that's coming up behind us. It's the performing arts. It's community education. We have a class coming up on the psychology of a serial killer, and
guess who's enrolled in it?
It's one that has been really, really popular and gotten a lot of buzz.
That's
but
true.
We also have a class coming up that's an introduction to sign language. And these are opportunities for people to do something that's fun, that enriches their lives. I've taught community ed. I've taken community ed classes. The performing arts, another great example where you can do things to enrich your life, whether it's taking vocal or instrumental lessons like I've done, or being a part of an ensemble, or joining our theater program. So there are so many opportunities for Lincoln Trail College to enrich the lives of the people of Crawford County and our own students.
And that's our mission, right? It's an integral part of our mission, but also we're really trying to embody it because we believe that there is no separation between us and our community. And it's not a one-way street either. That we are genuine partners, and it's for all intents and purposes, it's that synergy that's going to help us grow. When employers are looking for a place to move to, they're thinking about what the college can do for them. Mm-hmm. When employers are looking at growing, they're communicating with us. Hershey's a great example. I mean, they're looking for 150 people now, and we've been talking for a little while here about how we can help with the training, how we can help create a pipeline for them. And so community colleges are a little bit different than universities in that sense, in the sense that we are local in every way, shape, or form, and we are part of the framework of the economic and workforce development. But what we need to strengthen even more is our community development action, and we're planning some activities for next year, and how we're gonna bring it back to the pre-COVID time. And yesterday I met with an art champion in this area to bring back courses we haven't done in a few years, but also on steroid, to use your terms. How can we do more, attract people here, not for the credit of it, but for the brethren that is created and this framework and network that allows all of us to thrive.
And I think that's a very good, succinct way to sort of sum up everything that we've been talking about today. So we've been talking about enriching our community and how Lincoln Trail College has a very symbiotic relationship with Crawford County on Trail Talk this week. If you enjoy Trail Talk, be sure and subscribe to our channel. Ring that bell down below so you get notifications when we post more content like this and other things on our channel. Follow us on our other social media platforms. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now on TikTok. We have just relaunched the Lincoln Log, which is news by students for students on TikTok, and you can find us at Lincoln Trail College on TikTok. We talked about it last week.
Yes, we did.
And now it is officially out there, and we're very excited about that. So for Dr. Zahi Atallah, I'm Chris Forde. We'll see you next time on Trail Talk on LTTV.